All right. Today was a great day for us. This is so critical to our preparation and our getting ready for the season. We got 19 days to get ready. This is our first scrimmage, our first preseason game. This is the best we can do to simulate a game and to get our guys ready. We don't have any other way to do it, and we really only have two true preseason games, if you will, and then we do have a third kind of situational deal, but it's very controlled. So today and then next Thursday are just our true preseason type games. And so today was about again, what I said the other day, just seeing where we are. Put the thermometer in there and see where we are. We right on schedule. I need to turn it up, turn it down, expose some guys. Sometimes guys they think they got it, and then they get exposed a little bit when you get into a live game day type of situation, officials, ACC refs, and all that. So, good day. I mean, it was give and take on both sides. I thought the offense just exploded out of the gate, and then they faded. I thought the defense got off to a slow start, and then they finished well. Good and bad on both sides. Had some sloppy penalties that we need to clean up on both sides. 4th and 1 on the goal line, we line up offside. We got a corner line up offside. We come off the sideline off the sideline and we get a guy line up wrong, bust play. We jump offside on up. So just some mental type things. Again, first day, everybody off the field and really trying to simulate that game environment. Did a lot of special teams work today, and. This will be a great tape for us. Everybody, be coachable. Everybody understand, hey, this is where we are right now, and then let's chart the path on how we go get better over these next 19 days. So a lot of good things. Had some big plays on both sides. I'm anxious to go watch the tape and really study. We got all three groups, a bunch of work, because we've got a lot of, functional talent. We just got to create the functional depth, because there's a difference. And but I like the guys that know how to play the game from an athletic standpoint. But we've got a lot of coaching to do off this tape, and I don't have any doubt we'll progress from it if everybody just will receive it, take the right ownership of it, and go apply it.
But you have to evaluate one against the other. If something good happens, it's good, but it also is bad for the other side.
Yeah.
What represents a best case scenario for you on a day like this?
Yeah, I always say that, some days the defensive coordinator may come over here and just be ticked. The offensive guys are like, well, it's a good day, made some plays, this and that. And then sometimes it's vice versa. That's usually kind of how it goes. As a head coach, you're really never really fully happy, because if somebody made a big 50-yard play, wow, well, that was your defense too. Crap. So it's for me, it's just more, because sometimes it doesn't. We're not game planning against each other. We're running Clemson defense, Clemson offense, and sometimes you just have bad plays because it just doesn't match up. We don't go into a game and say, okay, here's the Clemson offense from all fall camp. Let's just start calling plays. No, we have a specific game plan that's tailored toward that opponent. So we don't sit around and just game plan for Clemson defense and how to win. We're installing our offense. So sometimes you get in some bad plays, and I evaluate that. But more importantly, just are we playing clean? Do we have everybody going in the right direction? Are we having a bunch of busts? Stupid penalties. So I gauge it that there's going to be some good and bad on both sides, because we're talented on both sides. But the effort. Do I see one side give in? Like that was a good thing today. I was a little worried because offense, came out and went boom, 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 boom. I mean, they were on a roll, and then all of a sudden defense, they stood up and they finished well. So, best case scenario for me is I like to see it a little bit more even all the way through. But I'm not going to say I'm disappointed at all. I love the energy of this team, the effort. I think this is a very about their business group, and so I'm excited about it. Again, anxious to watch the tape, because I know that this will be a huge growing opportunity for this team, because they needed this. Both sides needed this, so that they can really get a gauge. And then we had some guys out today too that weren't able to go, that we know are going to be able to help us. So solid day.
We haven't talked about the kicking game. How tight is that competition between Potter and Sawicki?
It's not tight. Potter's way out front. It's not even close. Potter has been awesome, and he missed his first 2 kicks today. And he's one of those guys that he's had an unbelievable camp. I think he was 19 out of 20 going into yesterday's practice, and he missed a kick in 2 minutes yesterday. Yeah, it was a 50-something yarder, but he's been awesome. He looks like a different guy. And I was disappointed in him today because, again, he's had such a great camp, and then all of a sudden it's just different out here. It's just different. And he comes out and he we move the ball down. It's 4th and 3. I want to work on some field goal. I could probably go for it, but I want to work on field goal, and we don't make it. And so he missed his first 2. So I think just the mental toughness of being able to really stay focused and bring it from the practice field to the game environment is kind of the next step for him. But he's had an awesome camp, and it ain't close. He's really done an awesome job. And so Wiki's been solid. But I'm gonna tell you, that little Whites kid, he's been the kid from Portugal, will walk on. He's done an awesome job. He doesn't have as strong a leg just yet as Potter, but he's accurate. And I thought he had a good day today. So we've got a good group. Aiden he's a punter, but he's going to be a 3-tool guy before he leaves here. He's worked hard this summer on his field goals and kicking off. So it's nice to have another guy in the fold because he was a beanpole in January, and he's gotten a little stronger, and you can see that. But he's and then Will's had an excellent camp. He's just a veteran guy. He's been there. He's been consistent. None of those guys are as consistent as I want him to be. He'll hit 155 yards and then he'll come back and hit 139. And same thing with Aiden. Aiden has similar pop in his leg, but just inconsistent. So, right now we're I think in a solid spot, but we got to continue to build some confidence coming out of camp, and it's really those two for the punt job. So Wiki is another solid guy, but it's really those two guys right now at punt.
First time for some freshmen coming out here and scrimmaging. What were your impressions?
Good, really good. Ngata is just been awesome. I mean, he's just getting better. Sometimes freshmen hit a wall, as camp goes, and he's just gotten better and better and better. And he has really had a great camp and had a great day today, taking advantage of his opportunities. And Frank's out. Frank's gonna probably be out for the next couple of weeks. He's had an awesome camp, but he was having a little irritation in his knee, so we had just a little stuff we needed to clean up in there yesterday morning. But it's the exact same thing Christian Wilkins had to have done last year before the season. So he'll be back and ready to go. But Ngata's done an awesome job. Specs been really good. Had a good camp. On the other side, Mario flashes. He's not a freshman, but he's really first time kind of getting the type of reps. Sheridan and Booth, same thing. They flash. We got a bunch of flash guys right now, but probably the most consistent has been Ngata and probably Tyler Davis as far as just consistency of the freshmen.
Do you know if Frank will be back for the opener yet?
He should be. Yeah, he should be.
How's DK looking out on the
He's out right now. He's still not back. He was much better. He ran the stadiums today, and he's still nursing that hamstring to get back. But he's a guy that we need to get out there. But mentally, he's in a good spot. Really understands what we're doing, but that's been good. It's been great work for Sheridan and Mario and Booth and Lee Anthony. We got guys playing both sides, really developing the type of depth that we need for the long haul. And hopefully we'll get DK back this week.
What sticks out on the other side?
That corner?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a gobbled up group right now. I mean, I think AJ is clearly the guy, and DK was kind of separating himself. And like I said, he's been on ice now for a little while. But as I've said, Mario is so much improved. And then Sheridan and Booth are just as advertised. I mean, it's really talented freshmen. They're freshmen, and they got a lot to learn. There's a lot coming out of it. There's a lot to our defense other than just going out there and playing cat coverage. You've got that cat. We do a lot more than that. And then this is they got their hands full with what we do offensively. So, but they're coming. I mean, it's a really good group. Anthony's made strides. So I'm really pleased with where we are with the secondary. I think when it's all said and done, that'll be one of our better groups.
Who else health-wise are you concerned about as far as guys we didn't get out of there today?
Nobody. I think we're in a good spot right now. We're fortunate. I haven't talked to the trainer yet, but I don't think we had anything serious. One guys right now, we're just hoping to get Davis Allen, back here soon, and get DK back in there, and Frank. Again, that's not a serious thing, but he's going to be rehabbing here for the next couple of weeks.
Does it help that guys like Tyler and Ngata were here at the spring, and so that allows them to kind of have that advantage?
Yeah, it does. Sometimes it does for some people, and sometimes it doesn't translate. It just takes a little while, but definitely those two guys have taken advantage of that spring practice and the summer prep coming out of it.
Defense creating any turnovers today?
Yeah, I had a pick six. Number 11, man. He had a tip. Tip. We always say tips are picks, and sometimes you can't get the pass rush there, but you can get your hands up, get your hands on the ball. Good things usually happen on those tips, and Isaiah got one off the goal line, 100-yard pick six. So that was a huge play, in the game, and had some good sacks, had some good TFLs. It was, like I said, it was good. I thought defensively, as the day went, we picked it up. Defense won the short yardage battle, so there was a lot of positives to build off of. But again, we're not ready for game day. We're a long way on both sides for that.
Thank you.
All right, thank y'all. Appreciate it.